Hey, my Cancers. Baja Divine 144 here. Let's get into these messages. Thank you for tuning in once again. Truly appreciate you coming through, coming back. Let's get into these messages. Keep in mind that these are general. Take what you can, okay? Let the rest go. Cancers. You may just want to make something right with a relationship that has gone sour. Someone could have turned down a love offer from you, or you had to pull back from being with someone with the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's like a no. But all in all, you want balance. You don't want beef, or they don't want beef. Someone may just you could just be recognizing something for what it is and just, letting it be what it is and moving forward with your life. It could also be that someone that turned you down wants to come back all of a sudden, bring balance back into a situation. But you could already be moving towards something else. You're focused on something. Something's coming in for you. You could be moving. You could also have balance coming into your life, after quite some time, or you're going to have an opportunity to make something right after a letdown of some sort. This is your energy. Something's going to happen really, really fast for you. It could be a move, something major. You could be trying to figure things out. You choosing or trying to focus on where you could move, where you could go. It's like you're moving forward, but you're not confident with it. It's like it's something that you have to do, though. You have to look at other options. You're making something right with someone. It could be like a breakup, really, or you guys are separating, or whatever the case is. You're just realizing it is what it is, and you could just be moving on, but you're not confident. You're not confident about moving on because it could be all of a sudden that you could be a planner. It could be like, what the fuck? But you have to do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? With the Leo in you could be losing confidence in a situation, in yourself, but you have to move forward anyway. If something's coming in, it's like you're focused on something that's coming in, something that you have to do, something that you have to realize. You know what I'm saying? You could have kids, yeah, with the Empress. You could have kids, and yeah, situation is, I don't know. It's like you're up in your head about a situation. You may have to start over, and you're just not sure you can pull something off. Something's going to happen all of a sudden, but it was supposed to happen this way. There was a letdown in a love situation, and someone wasn't being honest, or you wasn't being honest, and it's time to be honest, because that's all you can do is be honest. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter. Being honest is going to balance out a situation with you and someone. It's time for you to be straight up about some shit, period. You know what I'm saying? And someone has to walk. Someone just can't commit. Someone is realizing that they can't meet the other person's standards. That could be just what it is, whatever. It could be one of those relationships where the love just, it went dry. And someone just, they expect it to move on, but not this fast, because the other person could be moving like, bye. You know what I'm saying? So someone has to make a major move here. That's what someone's doing. Baby mother. Someone could have multiple, yeah. Page of Cups next to the Empress. Someone could have either multiple baby mothers or lots of kids, lots of children. They have to look after and shit like that. Yeah, working hard to make something work. Someone's focused. You could be focused, or someone's focused on making something work in a situation. Someone could work a lot, doing what they have to do to take care of their kids. So this could be the baby father looking in on the baby mother, or in reverse, something like that. Whatever, children are involved. But yeah, a situation, something needs to happen here with this situation. And someone's just realizing, let's bring balance and let's move on. But someone's going to do it quicker than the other. It's going to be like, oh shit. You know, it's going to be like agreeable. The both of you want peace, but you may be realizing that we just peaceful without being together. It could be something like that, you know. Yeah, it could come out, you know, putting it out there with no shame. Like I said, you guys don't want beef. You guys are still going to co-parent and do things like that. Be there for the cheering and all that shit. But, you know, you could just be making it known, you know, we just not together. Someone is just better apart from who they're with, but you could have lots of kids together or something like that. Yeah, someone could be trying to be petty, or you know, you could have people that could be trying to be petty about what you guys have going on. This could be one of those things where you just need to keep it to yourselves. Like y'all may want to put it out there, but it could be opposition because of that shit. Something you could get a lot of views because of a breakup or some shit. Yeah, a lot of people could be like watching your shit, watching y'all be mutual about some shit. Like it's like y'all real grown up about it, keeping it 100. Period. Ain't no hidden motives here. You guys aren't hiding anything from each other. Everything's out in the open. And, you know, it's just one of those things, you know, period. It is what it is. I feel as though it's just like a mutual agreement. A mutual agreement or something between you and someone that you're with. A lot of people may have a lot to say, so it could be one of those things where you should just keep it to yourself. But, you know, do y'all thing. Whatever y'all want to do, it's on y'all, okay? Let's see what else. What else, Cancers? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna have, you know, shit to say about it or something like that. Just wanted to pop up. You know, looking within, inner knowing, self-awareness, and honesty. You could just be being honest with yourself about a situation. The both of you may want different things. Someone that you're seeing, or you may be realizing that someone was right. You do play mind games. You could just be becoming more self-aware of the shit that you've been doing. You could be really thinking about it like, damn, they are right. I do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And analyzing yourself. You could be getting yourself right for someone that like really put your ass in place, period. It could be something that you needed. It's okay. It happens. But this could be with someone that you have a relationship with. You love this person. So, you know, you're really listening to what they're saying. Looking at yourself, trying to fix the things about you that just, you know, you haven't really been more aware of. Someone may see you as a gaslighter. You could just be someone who lies a lot, period. You could have a lot of time with yourself. That could be what this is, but you could be getting right for someone, or someone's getting right for you. Something's meant to be, and you're going to fix this shit. You know what I'm saying? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Someone could have been juggling, couldn't maintain some shit. It just wasn't maintainable like they thought it was. You know, someone was taking on too much. Finances, stressed out, being committed to too many people. You know, you blaming other people. You have to look at what you're doing. Could be with the Capricorn. That could be significant. But it's time for you to realize some shit. Look at what you've been doing. You know, not so much the other person, or this is what they're doing. Someone, yeah, changes. Changes are in the air. It's a must. Wheel of Fortune. Time to move on. I feel as though something is going to, like, the more and more you fix yourself with looking within and being self-aware, the more a situation is going to turn around for you. You know, if you somebody that's still on that shit where you're denying shit and you still want to play these little games and go out here, you know, and be on your best bullshit, you know, yeah, you're going to get caught up in more stuff, you know, and the Wheel of Fortune could be on the bad side of things from you after all this manipulating you've been doing, but it could also be on the good side of things if you have definitely done the work. And I feel as though you could have with looking within, you know, inner knowing, being more self-aware of your bullshit, because we all got it, you know, ain't nobody perfect, period. You know, someone was doing too much, being too many places, doing too many things. Someone needed to just slow down. Someone is recognizing their wrongs. There's nothing wrong with that. But these changes is going to bring about a real relationship. You're going to end up in alignment with someone that's meant for you. You know, Knight of Cups, yes. Someone's going to be very romantic, very caring, very giving, you know, charming and whatnot. They could have a lot of suitors, though, a lot of people that want to be with them. But this person's focused on your ass. You hear me? They want you. They're focused on you and what you got going on. It could be quite surprising. This could be someone that you meet at work. This could be someone that just is in the right place at the right time. You feel me? But It's not a situation where you should be like looking for love. That's going to come. You know, the love's going to come. It's all about working on yourself. You know, it's all about working on yourself right now. And I feel as though the more you work on yourself, it's going to be like a natural flow, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Something's destined to happen this way, period. You know, trust yourself, look within, change you, and watch everything fall into place. It's not so much as pointing a finger. Let them figure that shit out. We grown, you know what I'm saying? Just do your thing and watch how things turn around for you, period. This could be you or someone else could be experiencing this that you know. Or it could be an ex, you know, going through this shit. Let's get some signs. Doesn't have to be Virgo. Cancer could be significant. A Gemini, a Libra, or a Leo. Talk to you later.